Hello and welcome to my studio. Today it's Saturday afternoon, and I am going to go down another rabbit hole, one that I can't wait to get into because of maybe before Christmas, I think. I found this at a local antique store, and if there's ever a girl who loves roses, I'm probably one of the club. And I found this really seriously old book, and it feels quite as though there is a fine layer of leather on this cover, and it's very pitiful. But look at the pretty. So I used a white eraser to clean as much of this as I can. I'm not going to clean any more because it's old. So I've decided that I am going to build a spine onto this book. That will be my first try at that, and I can't wait. And this book will motivate me because Roses and I, we speak to each other. So I'm planning on really, I'd like to have two signatures. So I'm thinking maybe, maybe a 3/4 inch, maybe a 3/4 inch spine might be the cat's whiskers for this. So that's my plan. I'm also going to have a blind signature stitch in. I'm not going to have anything showing through because I have some very fine, very lovely old lace that I thought might be pretty over my built-up spine. But let me share this with you. The inside covers are quite lovely. Let me show you a little bit closer. And so I'm going to leave as many of these pages in here as I can. That's why I'm thinking 2 signatures. And the pages are glossy, but they feel like satin. Couples and Leon Company. No further information, but a red rose. And look at the lovely illustrations. How roses came red. Rose and root. So these pages are going to be used in this journal. So since December, I have had a little spot up there at the top on the shelf, where I have put things that I thought might work in this journal. So let's set that aside for a moment. One thing I saved because of this red rose was this Canadian envelope to Sister Mary Faith, the Bethany community in South Pasadena. So this went from Canada to South Pasadena. And so an embellished envelope is just waiting to happen. And it will fit. Let me get out a little bit further so that you can see a little bit more. Keep your eye on the prize up here. It will work. I found this in my stash, and these vintage pieces are so pretty. So that is definitely going to be pride of place. This I found the other day. I was practicing painting some flowers, and I used this as my practice piece, and I thought, what can I do here? Wouldn't this be a lovely tag? So I don't know what I was looking at, where this was, but Empress Josephine, her Chateau Malmaison, she was quite the rose girl. So this page is definitely going. This is from my book that I love so much, and I loved this because of the half page watercolor. I'll cover the back, but that's going. And these, these are from a chopped journal. This is reverse collage, in which I covered up most of these pages. Yes, this way. So these two, this was the pair of pages, and I thought maybe it would go in here in some way, shape, or form. Not sure. And then there is this one, which is an all-time favorite, and I tried to get that tree to go on, over onto both of these pages, and I tried to make a rose bushes. So, not only that, but if that doesn't look like a junk journal, I don't know what does. I love it. So, these two I thought would do very nicely. Also, in my big rose book, the one page that I thought might work, although we will have to make a decision about this because these are rather large. But, oh my, don't they just seem to go with that book? So, I set that aside. And now, oh my, am I lucky that I found this. I just absolutely love this book. And I am going to use 5 pages, front and back. I went through this quite carefully. This is all watercolor, and this is from someone's painting diary. Fabrice Moreau. I thought this page might be pretty, and then I realized, why don't I just leave this book so that I can reach it? Okay, then I realized, you know, this isn't too far off. This might just do a treat folded. So I decided also to look at the back of the pages before I put the marker on them. And wouldn't this be pretty? Folded and included in a signature. So this is going to be one. 1991. And his sketches. Rose hips. Oh, sorry. It's not what you have time for. And I thought this one would do very nicely, sorry. And another one. Oh my, yes. Roses and Berries. But this is such a luscious book. I got that at an antique mall in Orlando. I'll leave it for you to see, and I will give you the ISBN number when we finish talking about it. And I thought I would use this one because of this folded will be just lovely. And these yellows will work quite nicely, better than I expected actually. And I do love to have some sunshine in botanicals. But these, isn't it odd how that many years ago this was the focal, and then over here they used colors that were completely down the road. But sunshine nonetheless. Now, then I skipped over some of these. I don't know whether I'm liable to have to find one or two extras, but I loved that watercolored single red rose petal, red rose on the cover, and what was on the back? Oh my, yes. Empress Farah in Iran before that all ended. So this is a definite maybe, but oh. This was another one that I was thinking of. What a lovely watercolor job on those roses. So interesting the way he, look, I'm sorry. I just do love some watercolors. So, this is going to provide more pretties. These papers. Here's the book's bones. And then I went into my posy stash, and I thought, well, let's see if we can find something that might do well. And I had just recently done these one day, and I thought, why not? Why not? I had the idea to put these into my Etsy, but then for some reason I got into thinking of doing something else, and the idea got lost. But it's going to be good to have it, and I don't know if anything else. Oh, look at this! My. Roses, roses, and so this. Let's see. Do we have anything else here that tickles me? These were my first try. Oh my. Okay. Maybe they will show up somewhere. So now I've gotten out a bin, and you know, when I'm in the planning stage or the thinking about stage or the working myself up to doing it stage, I keep things in a bin. This of course is large. It'll be on the bottom. These are the papers that were nice large bin. These are the papers that were left over from my my baby girl tags, which were sent to their mom's journal this morning. And so I looked, and I was going to take this and put the things away. I thought, wait a minute, Carol, please. Maybe. So, these colors I thought might work in some way. And then I saw, rose rub-on. Well, I might do my second rub-on in this life. And I just hope I have as good luck as I did on the first one, because rub-ons and Carol do not see eye to eye. So I have these pages left in here that I did not use, but I do have one of the pages from one of my go-to books, and isn't that, oh wow, wowzers, that goes right over here. So it's not out of sight, out of mind. Okay, so colors seem workable. And then there's this collection of little ephemera. And, so, let's see what's in here, because these things obviously didn't get used. Watercolor papers, little swatch papers and tags and all sorts of little things. And I have to go back into my whites to see my white ephemera drawer. These are the English, stickers that I got a year ago, July last year, at the estate sale, and they just work so beautifully. You take this strip off and put it down, and it stays and it doesn't move, and you can cut it to fit. Oh, it's wonderful. So, and here's another envelope that had that I used on the baby girls, and but I still have this bit of embossed paper, so definitely maybe it's going to be into the spotlight again. I do hope that you will be working with me when I start this journal, and putting in my own spine for the first time will definitely build my character, but I am quite looking forward to it. And I do hope that you will join me with the makings of this rose journal. And I thought I was going to working on this, and I thought, well, maybe I ought to just turn on the camera and show it from the thinking stage. So, in the box, now if I manage not to be sidetracked, this will be coming up fairly soon, because to be honest, I'm looking forward to doing this, and I'm really looking forward to using some of the pages in this book. So, I'm hoping that you will join me. If you have enjoyed our little visit, short though it was, please give me a thumbs up, and I would appreciate your subscribing to my channel. Bye now. See you very soon when I start working on rose leaves. Bye-bye.